Helps to return my mic on everyone. Good evening, everybody. We'll start again. And microphone's not switched on. As I was saying, I've rushed about like an idiot, so I haven't had much chance to test stuff out. But there is sound. It's just because someone hasn't pressed the right button. But good evening, everyone. Hope you're all well. It's 10 to 9. It's 9 minutes to 9 now. But as I say, been rushing about like an idiot. Didn't think I was going to make it on time. I have. Obviously, just haven't got the sound on. So cheers for letting us know. The wife's not ready. She's not set up, so she can't even tell us that there's no sound. So hi to everyone. What I was saying was Peter's put on their quiz in the pub on the 7th of July. Hopefully, Peter. I'm waiting on Julie to confirm that. I did speak to her last week. She's all set up and ready to go for the 4th of July as of next week. The only issue is social distancing within the pub and whether they can accommodate everyone who comes to the quiz at the pub all at the same time. I did mention about doing a booking system, but again, she hasn't come back to us to see what's going on with that yet. As soon as I know everything, I'll be posting it on the Facebook page, and I'm sure Julie will be posting it on the museum page as well when they're going to be open. But with regards to the quiz, it's a matter of watch this space. I'll hopefully know more for next week, because I haven't knocked it off again. No, I'm definitely on. It's your sound, it's not me. Yeah. Yeah, Marie's testing it, so we have got sound. Hopefully, if I haven't got sound, let us know. It might just be you, Darren. I forgot where I was at now. Yeah, so hopefully next week when we do the quiz, because it'll be here again next week, I'll have more information for you and I'll be able to tell you whether we're going to be here live or whether we're going to be at the pub live. But we'll wait and see. So that's where we stand with regards to the quiz at the pub. I'm hoping it's at the pub. I missed the banter, but not that I haven't enjoyed this, because I have. But we'll hopefully be back in the pub in not too distance. But I mean, the distance has been taken down as well, so we're down to 1 metre, so it might not be as bad. But again, it's up to Julie. See what she says. Who we got? We've got Ali. Hi Ali. We've got Kerry. We've got Steve Langstaff, who you can hear us hopefully now. We've got Stacey from the Guinea Pigs. We've got Helen McComb from the Smarties, and that's anyone who's it. And Darren, obviously, you said I've knocked my mic off again, but I haven't. We've got Liz here as well. Hi Liz. Some of the Smarties as well. But yeah, so we're getting there. I've had a few messages already for Play Your Cards Right. About 5 or 6. There was a lot in early today. So, and we've got someone new, so there's a good chance they're going to get a go. We've got Curly and Co outside in the bar drinking mojitos. Nice. We've got Kate Langstaff as well. Hello. Tommy's got his prize. Tommy's got his prize for Play Your Cards Right. Play Your Cards Right. If you weren't here last week, Play Your Cards Right got one last week. Tommy won it. So I went round and delivered that on Wednesday. It was nice to see Tommy. He got into bother because he didn't tell Jenny that we were here. So she never got to see us. We got to see Tommy anyways. It was good to stand and have a crack with him for 5-10 minutes. So I'll tell you more about the prize for this week in a couple of minutes when we've got more people on. Who else have we got? We've got Fat Lads here, Stuart, Molly and Liz. Molly and Liz. Liz and Stuart are here. I think Mum's here because she sent us a message. There you go there. Look at that. Only Mr. here. Okay. But we've got 31. We've got 5 minutes to go. So what's everyone been up to? Anyone been up to anything? Who are we missing that's normally here? I've not heard from John Maguire. They were in the garden last week. There was a few of them from West Link, all in the garden. They were on Play Your Cards Right. There was about 6 or 7 of them in John's garden last week. That was nice to see. Steve Langstaff is in for Play Your Cards Right. I've got that, Steve. So is anyone else meeting up in the gardens? The weather's good. The weather's supposed to be really good over the next few days. So try not to drink so much. So yeah, so we'll all be out in our gardens. Hopefully you can go around and see each other. You can stop over at people's houses now as well, but you still got to keep your distance within your own house from people. Tom's watching the football, so Jenny's doing Play Your Card Right. Tom's not having to go tonight because he's watching the football. We've got Auntie Tina. No Julie tonight. Auntie Tina, just you. We've got 4 minutes. 4 minutes, so you need your pens and papers ready. Same format as last week. It's 15 15 pictures, 40 questions, and 7 on the music, because that seems to work quite well. So it works well from my end anyway, so I'm all good. We've got Mr. Marshall on. Just had your boss round. Come for change. But what else? What else we've been doing? Not a huge amount. I've been at work today, which is probably why I've been rushing about today. But not to worry. She won't be long running late. So I'm always kind, Auntie Tina. You should know this. Mr. Murphy's not in the garden too hot. That's because you burn too easy, John. You like Ali. We've got Alf Hodgson on. Hi, Alf. Evening. Neil. Gary's gang. Is Gary's gang and the rest of Gary's gang here, Neil, or is it just yourself? I don't know if we've got Phil and Kate and Dave. Dave and his banking app. I need to bank a cheque. I never got to the bank today because I was too late. It was 3 o'clock, it shuts. And the banking app, you're supposed to be able to just take a picture of your cheque and it puts it in for you. It doesn't work, Dave, if you're on. It doesn't work. It's twice I've tried now. It doesn't work. We're down to 3 minutes. Yeah, play your cards right. Play your cards right. Got one last week, as everybody knows, who was here last week. But we've got a good prize for this week because Julie has donated a meal for heaters for 4 with beers and soft drinks delivered on a night of your choice. It'll all be prepared. You will have to cook it, but it'll all be prepared and ready to go. You just have to heat it up. So Julie's donated to that for play your cards right. So I've told her it might be weeks before anybody wins it, so not to get too excited, because it took 8 weeks for everyone, for Tommy to win it this time. Tommy was lucky last week as well, because we had 4 cards left, and his second to last card was a king, and there was a king and an ace sleeping, so he could have easily got caught out as well, but he never, so he won all the prizes last week. But yeah, so it's for heaters and drinks for 4 people on a night of your choice if you win play your cards right this evening. Doesn't get any better than that. We've got Stacey, Claire, Ems and Mam here as well. Beers are open. I'm on the water for now. I've got a really dry mouth, but also because I'm standby from work, but I can't really give us a job now, so I'm going to be drinking soon. But yeah, we've got a 2-minute countdown before I get play your card right. I've not got my partner in crime just yet because she's putting the kids to bed and getting ready herself. I've still got messages coming in for play your cards right. If you want to do play your cards right, you need to catch us on Messenger and tell us that you're in. If I don't get a message on Messenger or WhatsApp, then I don't know you're in and I won't phone you. And at the minute, we should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We've got 8, 9, 10. We've got about 10 in for play your cards right at the minute. So we've got enough to probably go through the whole pack of cards. So if you want to be in it, it's going to be a lucky dip for who's going to get a go and who doesn't. Might go on the first go. You never know. It might not. But not to worry. Right, you've got a minute. Pens and papers at the ready. You need, if you weren't here before, we are getting more people coming on. So it's 15 pictures, 40 questions, and 7 on the music. I'm not with it. I will catch up with myself soon as we start to calm down. I haven't even got Marie's pen and paper ready for her, but she's going to give us a kick in when she gets down. But as I said, she's getting the kids ready. I've been running about. But it's 9 o'clock. We are going to get started. I'm conscious that my board's over there because I had to move it before. But yeah, we're all racking in for play your cards right now. So it's 9 o'clock. If you're all ready, without further ado, we're going to get started. So yeah, everyone good? Then let's go. So your first picture for this evening, number 1, is Who Is This? If you don't get this, where have you been this week? But who is this? Very topical at the minute, and very, if you think about the song she sings, hopefully it won't be too long. Number 2 is Name the Group. That's number 2, Name the Group. Marie's milling about, she's coming. Number 3 is name the TV channel. This was a bit evil, this one this week, but I liked it, so it's gone in. But it's probably not the most popular TV channels, but someone will know it. Going slow. Give the wife a chance to catch up. We've got Tom and Leslie here as well. Up for play your cards right. That's not you meant to do it. You meant to message us on Messenger or WhatsApp, but I'll take it because we've got Entertainer's done the same thing. Number 4 is name the film. Good film. If you've had that playing since you've been upstairs, you should be able to rewind it to 1 or 2. Get you caught up. I think. I'll just mess your stream up altogether.
Yeah, you just will.
Number 5 is Who Is This? Not sure why he's made the quiz round this week, but he has. You're winning. Yeah. Sorry, we're just getting Marie caught up. Or not. Number 6 is name the country. Nice and easy, this one. You're on your phone and camera. So what happens when I phone you to play your cards right, Entertainer? That'll confuse you completely. Number 7 is Who Is This? Again, also very topical this week. It's one of them where you've all seen him. You've seen the films as you've been in, but do you know his name?
That's last week's.
Marie's
See what you've done?
I haven't done anything. Marie's on the wrong stream. She's playing last week's. Shall I get that eventually?
It's your fault.
It's not my fault. I've not done anything. I've been sat here. Number 8 is Solve the Dingbat. Again, not a hard one. Got harder ones for next week. Could be the last one that we do on here, so we'll make it a hard one next week. So get swatting up on your dingbats. Are you good?
Yeah, we're fine.
Number 9 is Who Is This? Again, shouldn't be too challenging. You should get this. Number 10 is name the social media. Of all the weeks we've been doing this and we've had social media, this is probably the most one that's been a social media of some form. All the rest of them have been messenger apps and stuff. Don't even know what you think. I don't want to know what you're thinking, Sean. Number 11 is Who Is This? Marie's catching up slowly but surely. Number 12 is Name the Team. Some of you are thinking, again, I know nothing about football. Do we take the term team loosely? It's like, I don't know. Is Rob on? You here today, aren't we, Rob?
Everybody knows that.
Exactly. Everyone knows that one. Even the wife knows that one. Let's move on. Number 13 is Name the Puppet. You don't know this one as well.
It's about 2 points an hour and I might get a Christmas, isn't it?
It is.
Mm.
So 13 is Name the Puppet. It's a puppet.
It's a puppet.
Number 14, who is this? Again, another one. They've all been dying this week. Not that it's nice, but we're thankful to them because
Make sure quiz.
it means I get people to put into the quiz. And then 15, last one on the picture round is Name the Tree from its leaf.
Go on in, Nim. I
So-
told you.
You did tell us that's Name the Tree from its leaf.
Oh, no.
I don't know if this is any easier or harder than last week's Name the Tree from its leaf bit, but
I think.
I know Becky and Dave are out having a walk this week trying to identify leaves on the walk. So I was told. Saw Neil commented anyways.
I don't know.
You do. Well, you will when I tell you the answer.
Well, obviously.
Obviously. Okay, so that's your last few pictures. We're going to move on to your questions. So, number 1 is, was Crackerjack shown on ITV or BBC? Now, some of you will be too young to know what Crackerjack was, but some of you will know very much what it was. But what is it on ITV or the BBC? It's a 50-50 chance if you don't know, so you can always have a guess. But was it on ITV or BBC? Obviously myself, I am too young to remember Crackerjack. But is that the one where he went, ooh, I could crush a grape? Is that Crackerjack?
It wasn't ITV then, though, was it?
I don't know.
Wasn't it Granada?
I don't know. Stop telling people. Was it on ITV or the BBC? That's all we want to know. It's a 50-50 chance. Stop telling people, Hans. Stop giving people clues. I don't know if you can hear it, but... Number 2 is, what type of animal is Marty, the character voiced by Chris Rock in the Madagascar film? Really different character last week, but I thought we'd go with the same theme, same film. Is, what type of animal is Marty, the character voiced by Chris Rock in the Madagascar films? Got Willow. Hi, Willow. No, it wasn't that one, Mum. Thanks. I told you I was too young for a Crackerjack. Number 3 is, the first line of which song is half a pound of tuppenny rice? If you sing it, if you know it and sing it, you'll get to the title. I'll sing it to you later. Something for you to look forward to. Yay! So that's the first line of which song is half a pound of tuppenny rice. Number 4 is, what is sugar? What is sugar? Oh yeah. What is sugar added to make meringues? That didn't look right, first of all. That's, what is sugar added to make meringues? Number 5 is, sculptures of which animals lie at the base of Nelson's Column? I'm not on the gin entertainer. I'm on water at the minute. See? I've got a glass of wine waiting in the wings, but I'm being good. So, sculptures of which animal lie at the base of Nelson's Column? Sure, please. It says Willow. It's not my fault. Number 6. What name is given to the small piece of land rented for growing food? Mum does keep saying no to us. I don't know what I've done wrong, Mum. Stop telling us off. is what name is given to a small piece of land rented for growing food? I thought that was easy. I was going to move on. Why struggling? Number 7 is how many wives did Henry VIII have? That's number 7. How many wives did Henry VIII have?
Lily knows this. She was singing it the other day.
If you'd have come to Horrible Histories with us, you'd have done this
I
as
would
well.
know too.
Yeah, it was all over that.
Married, bearded. 6 or 7.
I'm telling you. Oh, we want too many. Number 8 is how many players difference is there between a men's lacrosse team and a women's lacrosse team?
No idea.
That's how many players difference is there between a men's lacrosse team and a women's lacrosse team. So unlike football, where it's 11 aside either way, whether it's men's or women's, it's obviously different for lacrosse. For lacrosse, even.
Lacrosse.
Yeah. So what's the difference? How many people? So it's 20 for a men's and 30 for a women's. The difference is 10. That's what we're looking for. That's not the answer, by the way. Obviously, it'd be dead easy because we've got loads of lacrosse players who come in immune, so it'll be fine. Number 9. What is the name of the new spin-off series for EastEnders? You don't know this because I told you last week. That's what is the name of the new spin-off series for EastEnders? Well, you should know this because I know you were here last week and we flicked it on by accident last night.
No.
And watched like 5 seconds of it.
Well, 5 seconds isn't really going to tell
No, it's not.
Miss.
No. That's what's the name of the new spin-off series for EastEnders because they've run out of episodes. So it's not really a spin-off series, just they've run out, so they had to put something else on instead. Number 10 is who became rugby's sixth nation. That's number 10. Who became rugby's sixth nation? So I assume before that they just played the Five Nations sport. Number 11 is what did NIMBY become the accepted abbreviation for? It's pretty much what's NIMBY the abbreviation for. What did NIMBY become the accepted abbreviation for? Number 12 is who was crowned the UK's most played artist for the 4th year running. So it was just this week. It's who's been crowned the UK's most played artist for the 4th year running. Number 13. With which Formula 1 team did Lewis Hamilton and Jenson Button drive in 2010? Casting your memories back 10 years ago now. That's with which Formula 1 team did Lewis Hamilton and Jenson Button drive in 2010? Number 14 is which London bridge opens upwards to let tall ships through? That's which London bridge opens upwards to let tall ships through. good. On to 15. Is what hormone is injected by an EpiPen? So that's what hormone is injected by an EpiPen. How you doing?
Trying to think of Jensen and Lewis Hamilton. Who they rode for?
Who the road for?
The team.
Number 16 is what M describes an Italian cream cheese coagulated with citric or acetic acid. Acetic. Yeah, let's go with acetic. That's what M describes an Italian cream cheese coagulated with citric or acetic acid. It's not easy to say that. It's not for me.
We'll go with that. Probably not.
Don't doubt yourself. You got your best score ever last week, didn't you?
Mm.
She won't do as well this week. I've done the quiz where she's not been about.
Yeah.
Number 17. In which sitcom does John Lithgow play a manic alien? That's in which sitcom does John Lithgow play a manic alien? It's an older one. It was alright.
John Lithgow. Oh, I know which one. Think.
You think? Number 18. What is prepared in a tannery? Tanners. That's what is prepared in a tannery. Obviously, it's where they made all currency and they made tanners. I wouldn't put that as your answer either because that's not going to be right. Or am I thinking of tenors? Nobody knows.
You're just putting us off.
I know. Number 19. With which video game controller is a nunchuck used as an add-on? That's with which video game controller is a nunchuck used as an add-on? All you gamers out there will get this. No bother. Or not. Dave, I've still not played my new game. None of them will leave the house so I can play it. It's not good.
Yeah. Come next Saturday.
Why? What's happening next Saturday?
Because I'll be at work.
And the girls will still be here. Number 20. Which sea separates Europe from Africa? Such which sea separates Europe from Africa? The wife's getting a dig in. She can go back to work next Saturday. She'll be able to do people's hairs. She's looking forward to it. Number 21 is what colour is the central line on the London Tube map? Obviously, it's all been very close to London. You should get this, no bother. That's what colour line is the what colour is the central line on a London Tube map? If you don't know, you just have to have a guess. Pick a colour. You've been on it.
Just because I've been on it, how many colours are on that?
There's about, I don't know, how many lines is it? 12, 15? Next week's question. How many lines is there on the London Underground? 22. What D describes a medical device used to apply electric shocks to restore the rhythm of an irregular heartbeat? That's what D describes a medical device used to apply electric shocks to restore the rhythm of an irregular heartbeat. You've got to spell it right as well. I shouldn't say that. I've probably spelt it wrong in the answers. Marie spelt it twice already.
Me and Kerry know.
Number 23. Which footballer has convinced the government to provide free school meal vouchers in England for families that need them over the summer? That's which footballer has convinced the government to provide free school meal vouchers in England for families that need them over the summer. Again, it's been in the news this week. But who's been the footballer at the centre of it all?
I think it is. I thought Jamie Oliver would have been on that one, like.
Jamie Oliver's not a footballer.
No, but I'm saying I thought he would have got on there before.
He got them healthy skills, didn't he? He can't do everything.
Missed a trick there.
Number 24. Into what will a gas turn when it condenses? That's into what will a gas turn when it condenses? Obviously condensed gas. Obviously. Number 25. Cars with the international registration letter D come from which country? It says cars with the international registration letter D come from which country? Oh, the wife was quick there. Not saying she's right, but she was quick.
I know.
Number 26. Which Blackadder character had a fascination for turnips? Blackadder was great. That's which Blackadder character had a fascination for turnips?
Can't remember his name.
No way.
Sidekick.
Ben knows about every episode word for word.
Does he?
Yeah.
He's not on that.
He's not on. Doesn't do the quiz. Sean should get it. Number 27. Which television programme shares its name with a naval flag? I don't mean your belly button. That's which television programme shares its name with a naval flag? You do. Don't shake your head at us. You do. Getting a glare. It's like being back in the pub. Julie's glaring at us. Except it's Marie. Number 28. In computing, what is MB short for? That's in computing. What is MB short for?
Just a guess.
Number 29. In netball, what does WA stand for? That's in netball. What does WA stand for?
Sean said he looks like you.
Handsome. Obviously. Sean says he looks like me. He must be handsome, whoever he's on about. John's still on question. Picture on there, Sean with the Hobbit. Number 30. In the TV song, who was the Wonder Horse? That's in the TV song, who was the Wonder Horse? It's before your time, honey.
No.
Before my time, but I know it. We've got a like as well, whoever that was, thanks. We've got a like.
Can't be what I'm thinking of.
See, Mum knows that one.
No.
Number 31. Holly Willoughby took a day off from this morning to take her kids to school. But who stepped in for her?
No idea.
That's recently. Holly Willoughby took a day off from this morning to take her kids to school, but who stepped in for her? I could give you a clue, but I'm not that nice.
No, it's not that one. I can hear the song in my head.
For that one? Okay. Question 32. What is the only Olympic sport where men and women compete together on equal terms? That's what is the only Olympic sport where men and women compete together on equal terms? I think that's a great question, if I do say so myself.
No idea. What? As in together at the same time?
Yeah. So like you'll have the 100 metre sprint where they're doing two separate heats, one for men, one for women, whereas this isn't. They compete together on equal terms.
Ah, right.
So against each other.
Yeah, just guessing. It's obviously not that, judging by your face.
Number 33. According to the proverb, beware of what, bearing what? Now you've heard the proverb. It just looks a bit harder when two words are blanked out. That's according to the proverb, beware of what, bearing what? Question 35. We'll have a break. Give you a chance to refresh your glasses for those that need it, for those that don't have bar service, or are all alone. Bless you. You're not all alone, we're all here. So to come to the proverb, beware of what, bearing what? Oh, I thought Marie was putting an answer in there. She's just writing down the question. Number 34. Who is the only non-Manchester United player to win 5 Premier League title matches? I had to research this because I didn't have a clue to make sure I had the right answer. That's who is the only non-Manchester United player to win 5 Premier League title matches. And then I was like, it can't all just be Man United that's got them. And it really is. Or to win 5 anyways. No. You've heard of him?
Probably.
Yeah. No, you have. No, probably you have. And question 35. On this day in 1989, which film directed by Tim Burton starring Michael Keaton and Jack Nicholson premiered? I don't know if I mean medals, Helen. Don't ask us questions like that when I've done my research and got the right answer. That's on this day in 1989, which film directed by Tim Burton starring Michael Keaton and Jack Nicholson premiered? I think so. I think it means medals. I'm sure there's something about medals mentioned in there. Right, if you want to have a break, it's 9:30 now. You've got 3 minutes to go do what you need to do. If anyone wants any questions repeated, be quick because I can flip back through them, but you'll have to be very quick because remember there's a delay on this as well. So I'm not going anywhere. I'm good for drinks. But it's sport, Helen. I don't do anything to do with sport unless I'm playing. I don't really want to know. We've got 2 legs. 2 legs as well. Happy days. Does anyone need anything repeated? No? All quiet on the Western Front. While we're waiting on people, if you want to be in for Play Your Card Right, don't forget you've got to message us on Messenger or on WhatsApp. On WhatsApp you need a number, I'm not giving you that. On Messenger you just need to look for me, Talon Light Ollis, and just add us. Until you add us I can't call you, that's the reason why you need to do it. And just let us know that you want to be in for Play Your Cards Right. We're playing for a meal for 4 for heaters for 4 provided by the pub with drinks, alcohol and soft drinks. Woo! Because Tommy won it last week. But we're 2 minutes into your break. I'm just going to babble for 2 minutes. Or not. I'll just leave you in silence. Oh, high turn still massive. Where he is?
Back to
He's wearing here and play your cards right. Got one.
It's on the shelf in the kitchen.
Bless. I've got a kid wandering about. I dare she would wander about in the break. Doesn't mean you get a break in your sleep. Yeah. But obviously everyone's all keeping up. And I'm going at a nice speed. Nobody wants anything. You've got a minute. So if you're in the kitchen getting your drinks, hurry up.
Can you just go to bed, please?
Good night, go to bed. Don't get this hassle in the pub. In fact, I get more hassle in the pub. Don't give us that. Don't get the hassle of kids in the pub. Oh, look at that. One more for play your cards right. Oh, we are going to have to be selective. Even Leslie's done it right, bless her. And you, Les, it was all good. In all fairness, it makes it easier because I can just go through the list on there rather than have to go through about 6 different lists to find play your cards right people. But cheers for that. You've got about 30 seconds before we get started on your next question. Everyone's obviously doing fantastic. Well done. And that's us at 9:33. So we're going to move on. If you're still getting your drink, you'll catch up. It'll all be good. So 36. Which European capital city is served... I'm not going to pronounce this right, am I? Served by Schoenfeld Airport. That's not pronounced right at all. But it's whatever it says on the screen with the 2 little dots, because you have to pronounce it differently when there's 2 little dots. And as ever, you're supposed to research this to see how to pronounce it, and I haven't. So I'd do it in the accent, but then that'd give it away. So I still wouldn't pronounce it right, so I'm not gonna. So which European capital city is served by Schoenfeld Airport? If it's not pronounced like that, that's how it needs to be pronounced from now on. I don't have 2 Leslies, no, just you. If you've been to this European capital city, you shouldn't have a problem. As long as you looked at how it's spelled and not how I'm pronouncing it. Number 37. Which international organisation has the acronym EFTA? This one's hard, but it's question 37. You can't have them all easy. That's which international organisation has the acronym EFTA? I'm saying it's hard. I thought it would be hard. Those in the know will just know. Or those not in the know one. Glasses in the way this week. I normally just see a quiz paper, but I can't see this week. She's hiding them behind glasses. Going to 38. Which dangerous substance is sometimes known as woolly rock? That's which dangerous substance is sometimes known as woolly rock. There you go. Talk on very quiet. Question 39. If someone from Las Vegas is called a vegan, what do you call someone from Cambridge? Again, this is laid down the list because I thought this was hard as well. Unless you're from Cambridge, then you will easily know. But if someone from Las Vegas is called a vegan, or a Las Vegan, as we had last week, is what you call someone from Cambridge. Who cares? It's miles away. Those from Cambridge care. Those from Cambridge care. Don't be dismissive. It's not nice.
There's only one Andy Bridges.
Andy Bridges doesn't do the quiz. If he does, he doesn't let on. Got an answer?
Yeah.
She has an answer. And 40, the last one before we go into music, is the first commercial version of Windows launched by Microsoft. The first mobile phone call is made in the UK by Ernie Wise, and a joint American-French expedition locates the wreck of the RMS Titanic. But what was the year? So that's the first commercial version of Windows was launched by Microsoft. The first mobile phone call is made in the UK by Ernie Wise, and a joint American-French expedition locates the wreck of the RMS Titanic. But what was the year? Who decided that Ernie Wise was getting to make the first mobile phone call? Tell you what, let's make the first mobile phone call. I don't know, man, just for it. Ernie Wise, easy man. Narrows down the decade a bit, doesn't it, with Ernie Wise? And obviously the first Windows launched by Microsoft. Okay, so that's the end of your questions. We're now going to go on to your music. You're going to hear 7 songs. All you need to do is name the artist and the song. If you're all ready. Here we go.
Number 4.
And there you go, that's the end of your music round. And that's the end of your quiz for this evening. That last song, obviously, singing about me. But there you go. So that's it. Have a look through your questions. Not your questions. Have a look through your answers. See if there's any gaps that you need to fill, because we are going to go onto your answers any second now. So yeah, I'll give you about 30 seconds to a minute thereabouts to go through stuff. I've been doing your play your cards right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. We've got 19 put the names in the hat for play your cards right this evening. Obviously, I don't think you're all going to get a go, but you might. You never know. But I doubt it, because we'll get through the cards by that point. But I've put them in order of who's put their name in the hat first, or thereabouts. We've got a couple of newbies this week, so they'll be getting a bash, I think. But first in gets first bash. So I think the first one came through about 7 o'clock tonight. Right, you've had enough time to have a look and quickly change any answers that you needed to. So we're going to go on to your answers. So if you're all ready to get marking. Number 1, it was Vera Lynn. She's died this week. 103?
Yeah.
103, bless her. She got to see the 75th anniversary, which was nice, but it's still not nice when somebody dies. Number 2 is Fleetwood Mac. Why wouldn't you know that? What did you put?
I nearly put Stevie Nicks, but
You
then
put
I
the
couldn't remember
Carpenters.
what she was
There's
in.
only 4 in the Carpenters, wasn't there?
Mm.
Yeah. Number 3, it's a National Geographic channel. Well done if you got that.
Got that.
Who watches that? Number 4 was Good Will Hunting. Good film. Number 5 is Eddie Redmayne. Number 6, it's Germany. Nice easy one for you. There's a theme. Number 7, it's Ian Holmes. He's also died this week. Number 8, it's West Indies. So West Indies, obviously. Number 9, Sue Barker. Number 10, it's Pinterest. Number 11, it's Ralph Little. 2 pints of lager and a packet of crisps. Did you get it in the end? Yeah. Number 12 is Newcastle United. Didn't even get any grief about the Newcastle United jibe. Number 13 is Punch from Punch and Judy. 14 is Willie Thorburn. Willie Thorburn, yeah, why have I put Willie Thorburn here? But you know what I mean. It's not a quiz unless I put something wrong. Number 15, it's the Weeping Willow. I blame spell check. It's Weeping Willow Leaf. If you just put Willow, we'll give you that as well. It's on to your questions. Number 1.
Oh, you're right, it's Willie Thorne.
Willie Thorne, I was right.
Right, what are you
Yeah, I don't know. Who's Willie Thorburn? Somebody else. Number 1 is BBC that Cracker Jack was on. Number 2, it's a zebra. That's Marty, voiced by Chris Rock in Madagascar. Number 3, it's half pound of Tupperware rice, half pound of treacle. That's the way the money goes. Pop goes the weasel. Yay. Number 4, it's egg whites that is added to sugar to make meringues. It is Thorn. Thanks, Peter. I was doubting myself. I shouldn't doubt myself. Quizmaster's always right. I haven't even got my Quizmaster. There is a Thorburn, isn't there? Yeah. Number 5 is doubting myself. Number 5, it's lions that lie at the base of Nelson's column. Number 6, a name given to a piece of land rented for growing food is an allotment. Did you get that?
No.
Number 7, Henry VIII had 6 wives. Divorce, beheaded, survived, divorced, beheaded, died. Something like that. There were 6 of them anyways.
Died and then survived at the
I
end.
don't know. Something along them lines. Number 8, how many players? There's two difference between a men's lacrosse team and a women's. One's got 12, one's got 10. So there's a difference of 2. Well done if you got that. Number 9 is Secrets from the Square. You should all have got that because I told you last week. Number 10, it's Italy became rugby's 6th nation. Cliff Thorburn. There you go. I don't know where he's come from. He's obviously popped into my head. He'll be on next week's. I hope he doesn't die this week. Number 11, he might already be dead. Number 11, it's Not in My Backyard, which is what NIMBY stands for. Number 12, it's Ed Sheeran, who's been crowned the most played artist for the 4th year running. Number 13, it was McLaren that Lewis Hamilton and Jenson Button drove for in 2010. Did you get that in the end?
I did.
Wow, the wife getting sports questions. I'm impressed. Number 14 is Tower Bridge that opens upwards to let tall ships through. I kept on having London bridges falling down going through my head, but I don't know why. But it was. Number 15 is adrenaline that is injected by an EpiPen. Number 16. No, it's adrenaline. It's when you have an allergic reaction and you inject them with an EpiPen. It gives them a release of energy.
Okay.
It's just a normal needle for insulin, isn't it?
No, I think
It's not.
it's
No, it's not. It's an adrenaline. Whether you like it or not, my answer is right. It's mascarpone and the Italian cream that cheese that coagulated with citric or acetic acid. Number 17 is Third Rock from the Sun that John Lithgow plays, the manic alien. Number 18, it's leather that is prepared in a tannery. Who'd have thunk? It's not a tanner. Do you get it? No. It doesn't happen. I'm putting you off. Number 19, the nunchuck is attached to the Wiimote. So it's the remote control of the Wii. So well done if you get that. It's that bit that clips in so you can go like that. Obviously. Number 20, it's the Mediterranean Sea that separates Europe from Africa. We're going to be as hot as them this week. Number 21, the central line is red on the London tube map. Number 22, it's a defibrillator that's used to restore the rhythm of a regular heartbeat. Number 23, it's Marcus Rashford, who is convinced the government to give children 3 skills. I'll get it out, doesn't matter. It's Marcus Rashford anyways. Number 24, a gas when it condenses turns into liquid. Number 25, the Kaiser International Registration Letter D. It's for Deutschland, it's Germany. There's a theme here. We had the flag from Germany, the letter from Germany. Number 26, it's Baldrick, who had a fascination with turnips. Number 27, it's Blue Peter, that shares its name with a naval flag. How can you not get that? You get the Blue Peter badge with the flag on? No. Number 28, MB is short for megabyte. Number 29, it's Wing Attack, that the WA stands for in netball. Number 30, who's champion, no wonder horse.
That's the one.
Yeah. Not
Not
Mr. Ed.
Not Mr. Ed.
Mr. Ed is the horse is a horse,
Horse,
of course,
horse,
of course.
horse.
But no one can talk to a horse, of course, unless, of course, a talking horse. We'll have that next week.
Mr.
It's a
Ed.
famous Mr. Ed. Number 31 is Davina McCall, who stood in for Holly Willoughby. So she could take her kids to school. Number 32, the Olympic sport where men and women compete together on equal terms. It's equestrian or horse riding. So the dressage, the eventing and jumping.
Okay.
I don't know what eventing is, but I know what dressage and jumping is. Number 33, according to the proverb, beware of Greeks bearing gifts. It's a point for each on that one. So if you've got
Got the gifts bit.
megabit, megabyte, same thing. Steve's a computer geek, obviously. Megabit, megabyte. Beware of Greeks bearing gifts. Number 34, it's John Terry. He's the only non-Manchester United player to win 5 Premier League title matches.
There you go.
With medals, obviously. When you get a title match, you get a medal, Barry. That's what we're going for. I don't know whether that's right or not, but that's what we're going for anyways. Number 35, it's Batman. That was premiered on this day in 1989. I think it was the first 13 certificate as well, just to help us out on that. Number 36, the European capital city that is served by the Schönefeld Airport is Berlin in Germany. Told you there's a theme going on. 37, it's a European Free Trade Association. Well done if you got that, because I don't think I would have. But the EFTA stands for European Free Trade Association. No, I wouldn't get it either, honey. Don't beat yourself up about it. Number 38, Woolly Rock is asbestos. Number 39, someone from Cambridge is a Cantabrigian. Why wouldn't you know that? Well done if you got that. If you got that, I want to know how. And 40, the first commercial version of Windows was launched. The first mobile phone call is made by Ernie Wise. And RMS Titanic was located. It was 1985. 1985, and I think the wife got that one right.
I did, and then I changed it to 1986.
Why would you change it? Seen before you had it right. Oh, you don't get the point now. You've changed it. No. You're not getting the point now. You've changed it.
Because my first answer was 1985.
You changed it to 1986. No. She's not getting it. We're not going to point off a letter. I don't care. We're not going to point off a letter.
I was right. It was 1985.
On to your music. So it's half point for the artist, half point for the song. So it's a point for each overall. So number 1 was Queen, which Crazy Little Thing Called Love. Crazy Little Thing Called Love. Number 2 was JLS with Beat Again. Number 3 was Bryan Adams. Is Have You Ever Really Loved a Woman? Number 4 was The Who with My Generation. Number 5 was The Clash with Rock the Casbah. Number 6 was Johnny Cash with A Boy Named Sue. We like Johnny Cash. Wife doesn't. And number 7 was Tina Turner, The Best. So that's your quiz for this evening. Type your scores up. Get them stuck in the chat. And send them over. Marie will collate them and we'll see who's won. While she's doing that, I will do Play Your Cards Right. For those of you that weren't on in time or weren't listening, we are playing for a meal for 4, which is for heaters, supplied by Julie from the pub, with alcoholic and soft drinks delivered on a night of your choice, but you've got to win it first. So we could be 6 weeks into the pub before anybody wins it, but we'll wait and see. Right, let's get started. Before I forget, got Stacey up at first one to tell us, which is good, Stacey. I like it. We shall make that bigger so you can all see. Where are we at? I need to raise that a bit so you can see the bottom line. Is that better? Father's Day. Do you like the t-shirt? It's all good. Right, first one to get their name in for Play Your Cards Right is who we're having a go at first. So you won't know who you are, but I'm about to phone you. Let's see how this goes. And when you eventually answer, your first card's a 5. You can keep it or change it. Hello, you're up for Play Your Cards Right. Give everybody a wave. Ooh. Hello. Your first card's a 5. You can keep it or change it. It's too late doing your hair now. You're going to change it, changing the 5 to a 4. Good change. Don't give us that face. Going to go higher than a 4. It's an 8. That's a good second card. What? Lower than an 8. It's an ace. Ace is a high. That's unlucky. Oh, bye-bye. So there you go. It's not that easy. Tommy made it look easy last week. Who's up next? Next is somebody new. They've only just put their names in the hat for the first time this week. Let's see if they answer and if they get it right. Let's see. Not answering. Ooh. Oh, there we go. Jenny, you're up for Play Your Cards Right. Give everyone a wave. Good stuff. You can't watch your telly, Jenny, because they're about 20 seconds behind. So you have to do it on the phone. So your first card's a Jack. You can keep it or change it.
A Jack. Can I keep it, please?
Yeah. Higher or lower?
Lower.
Lower than a Jack. It's another Jack. You're getting out for 2 in the bed. You should have changed it, Jenny. That's unlucky. First go on out on the first card. I'm sorry. No worries. See you soon. Bye-bye. Oh, bless her. First go and Play Your Cards Right and out on the first card. That's a bit harsh. But it's the cards. You could have changed it. You had your chance. Who's up next? Oh, there's another Jack. Good evening, Mr. Murphy. How are you doing? Oh, he's cut his hair again. Give everybody a wave. Alright. Your first card's a Jack. You can keep it or change it. Are you keeping it because that didn't do very well for the last person, mind? Keeping it and going lower. Lower than a Jack, it's a 10. Well done. Stop watching your telly. Lower than a 10, it's a 9. Lower again, it's a 3. Higher than a 3, it's a 7. You can keep it or change it. You got the furthest so far.
Change.
I'd change it as well. It's going to change a 7 to a 7. Good change.
Go higher.
Going to go higher than your 7. It's a queen. Well done.
Lower.
Lower than a queen. It's a 3.
Higher.
Higher than a 3. It's a 6. I've just realised, if you win, good luck with Julie getting the meal for 2 to you.
You'll just have to bring it over.
I'll just have to bring it over. Higher or lower than a 6?
We'll go higher.
Higher than a 6. It's a queen. Well done. You've got 3 cards left. You can keep it or change it.
Lower.
Gonna go keep it and go lower.
Lower, yeah.
Lower than a queen. It's a 10.
Lower.
Lower than a 10. It's a 5. Oh, John, this is for the meal for 4 at your house, delivered with beers and soft drinks. I know what everyone's thinking. John lives over in Newcastle now. What?
Higher.
Higher? Higher than the 5. This is for the prize. Higher than the 5. It's a 9. And it goes just like that. Oh, we haven't thought this through very well. Well done to John. He wins the prize this evening. It's just like that. Play your cards right goes just like that with 2 weeks on the trot. That's shocking. John, I'm going to go. I'll speak to you later. We'll sort that out. Oh my God. Julie, if you're watching, I'm sorry. Oh, we didn't think that through, did we? Because YouTube is anywhere you want. It could have been anywhere. But yeah, there you go. It goes. And what was that, the 3rd go? Spoil all my fun. I don't like it when the player right goes early. It's like when someone wins the big money. It's nice to see someone win big money, but we still don't like it to win. We're still waiting on Marie to collate
really
the scores because it's really, really close this evening. So she's getting on with that. For those that weren't on earlier, the pubs reopen on the 4th of July. Julie is geared up to be opening up on the 4th of July. Whether the quiz is back on the 7th is yet to be seen. I need to speak to Julie and see what the plan is with that. So when I was talking to her, she was worried about capacity, but then obviously the distance has been taken down to a metre, so hopefully for the ones that we get into the quiz we should be able to accommodate everybody. But other than that, it might be a booking. You might have to book on a Tuesday night to get your spot. If you haven't booked, you can't get in. That might be the way. And then if we get to the point, we could always stream it from the quiz as well, depending on their internet connection, how that goes. So it'll be a matter of wait and see on that. I should have more information for you next week, because obviously it'll be the week after when we go with that. So I think Marie's just about ready to see who's won this evening. Putting her under pressure. Normally she got back to time because nobody wins play your cards right. The joys of live television. Live TV. Yeah, we're all good. I've been given the official adjudicator scores. So it is very close. Between 4th and 1st, there's only 3 points. So that is very, very close this evening. How did you do this evening, honey?
I don't know.
Oh, she's not totted her own. 31.
No. Yeah, 31.
Yeah, Marie got 31 on her own, which isn't bad. It's not bad. But in 4th place, with 53 points, she's 3 of table 6. In joint 3rd place, it's Sean and Raquel and Kerry and Andy with 53.5. Well done to you. That's fantastic scores for just the 2 on each team. In 2nd, I think there were winners last week. It's Gary's gang with 55. But in joint 1st this evening with a massive 56 is Smarties with 56 and Turnstone Massive both with 56. Well done to you. Give yourself both a pat on the back. You don't get £10 or you don't get a bottle of wine. But we could have a tiebreaker, but I haven't got one prepared because we normally don't have a tiebreaker at this point. But yeah, joint 1st, well done. And joint 3rd, so that is very close this evening for everybody. But hey, another good night. We've got to figure out how to get fajitas and drinks over to John in Newcastle, which should be a feat in itself. What?
What's that mean?
I do not know.
Asking.
Oh, sorry, Marie's showing his comments and it's like stream please. I think it means stream from the pub, but it depends on the logistics of doing that. The format's very different in the pub to what we do on here. So whereas like it's an hour long on here, it's like 2 hours in the pub. and it's how that actually works over the live feed. I've had to think about it, but we'll see. We'll see what the future holds for next week. I'll let you all know. I hope you've all had a great night. I've enjoyed it as ever. I'll see you all here next week, and hopefully in the pub the week after, but we shall wait and see. But I hope you've all had a good night. I have. I'll speak to you all next week. Take care. Good night.